Hafade, Rawami. Welcome to Marianas Stories. I'm Catherine Perry, and we're here with Jermaine Catching. We caught up with him at a friend's house, and Jermaine wanted to talk today about his thoughts on community, given the fact everything that's happening in the world nationally and internationally with COVID-19 and what's happening in the U.S. mainland. And so when I was chatting with him about what would be best, because he wears so many hats to talk about, he said he wanted to talk about community and the importance of being responsible to and for each other as a community. So Jermaine, welcome to Marianas Stories.
Oh, nice to be here.
So once again, in the interest of social distancing, I'm going to switch the camera format so that we can focus more on him. And we are actually here, let me see here. Well, I'm going to try. We're actually here at his helping a friend move today, which is very much in line with what we're talking about.
Yes.
So, why did you, well, when we were, I approached you, I said, hey, we could talk about you being a veteran. We could talk about family, because I know you're a good family man. We could talk about helping people, because you always seem to be helping people, evidence where we are today.
Yeah.
But like, what would you like to talk about? And you said that you wanted to talk about the importance of having a sense of community. Why, out of all of the things you mentioned, did you want to talk about that?
I would have to say, being that we've had so many issues as far as our current situation and economic situation in the cinema right now, with the loss of tourism, also to the issues with pay for so many of the residents here. It's been a big issue, so I wanted to try to focus a little bit more on how we can help each other without, without pay. It's like we don't have the money, but we got some sweat that we could put in, and that way people will have some type of peace moving forward, knowing that there was a helping hand there to get them to move forward. So that's been my basic focus during this situation right now for all of us. Just reaching out to help. That means a whole lot more than money right now.
I would say that, speaking of helping out, that's something I've noticed about you as a friend, is that you always seem to be helping other people. And like even today, we're here, as I said, at your friend's house.
Yeah.
And they actually may walk into this shot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because I kind of pulled you away from what you were doing. But it's a Sunday afternoon, and you're out here helping a friend, and you always seem to be helping people. Why is that part of who you are?
I would have to say that was taught to me at an early age. Definitely with my mom. We've always had something to do. It's a big family, 7 of us all together. And it's
really?
always,
7?
yes,
Wow, all right.
7. And it was always something that needed to be done. Whether it came to yards, where it came to the house, it was always something to do, cars, whatever. So continuing that phase from what my mom was telling me, my dad was telling me moving forward, and also too with the military. It's just my experience, and that's something that I don't know, it makes me happy to be able to help. And I want to try to continue that and show other people that you don't need that, how do you say it? You don't need to have that type of people that just show face, hey, how you doing? Nice to see you and goodbye. I want to try to continue to make that type of impact on people, to show them that a helping hand is much more needed than just a loud voice,
All right, and you know what? I'm gonna let you jump in on this right here,
Yeah.
and give these guys a hand, and then we'll continue our chat.
You might need to go over that side.
An end,
Yeah.
a corner. Hold on.
You might need to go inside. All right, I'm gonna lean it to the left a little bit. Ready?
Slow. Don't walk.
Yeah.
Hold on. You got it leaning.
Good?
You're still, you got it leaning.
We're leaning it.
Yes, there we go, straight. Straight now.
Watch it.
Down.
Hold on. Oh.
Good.
I'm good.
All right. Up.
Well, this is a kind of unexpected, but not so unexpected part of the show, really underscoring the point.
All right, hold on. I got it. Go ahead.
Sometimes you got to put in the sweat
Switch it.
when it comes to putting your money where your mouth is, so to say.
All right, can we tie it off? Ready? Think we can get that one?
Yeah, we should be able to.
You go ahead and get that one. You can leave that there.
Let's move it back.
You kept tilting this way.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was trying to lean it.
Superman.
I know, man.
Good job.
Yeah, I'm old enough to be a starter. So.
Oh, that's where we're going with that?
That's true, though.
Yeah. I know. I love you too.
So you were talking about how you kind of learned as a child to help people out, and also that you're a veteran. How do you feel your experience as a veteran reinforced your sense of community?
It definitely gave me a different approach when it came to dealing with people that were outside the culture that I know. Multiple different races, multiple different religions. Definitely made a big impact on me. Knowing that what I was taught isn't what someone else knows. Just the way people move forward in life. We were taught different things, but the focus still should be that we love and care for each other and move forward and try to find peace and happiness. So that's always been the main focus for me, because that's what brings me peace. That's what brings me happiness. A helping hand. Because now all of us have that opportunity to get that when we need it. So that's what I put a lot of my time towards, and I try to do my best with that and show others that it makes you feel so much better when you're able to just get out there and do something. You know, a lot of people don't have the ability to do that. It's worth it. That's going to do much more for just the happiness of people. It's going to do much more than money. Help. That's what lasts. Those memories.
You know, I would say you do volunteer in some official capacities. I know you've helped with the football team.
Yes.
But a lot of what you do really is not necessarily part of a formal organization.
No. It doesn't need to be a title.
You should go diving in the morning.
Yeah, in the morning. Sorry. All right, I got you. Helping, you shouldn't have a title to it. You shouldn't even be rewarded for it. The thing is, that should be a norm that is taught for all of us. But not everybody takes it, you know, as it should be. But I don't know, for me, I just do it because I can do it. Able-bodied, I'm gonna do it. And you know, if we have that mindset as a community, we will be much better after all this has passed with COVID-19 and the health of our elderly, getting the students back on board as far as their direction when it comes to getting acclimated back to schools and the classrooms, helping the teachers. It's a tragedy what's going on right now. So I say the biggest thing is just to get out and talk, get out and help, do something. You know, even if it comes to just moving a couple boxes, moving a couple things, help somebody so that way they feel happy about something. You know, that's what's important.
Now, your wife actually is from Saipan, which is how you ended up here.
Yeah.
Do you feel that do you feel that moving to Saipan in any way affected your concept of what community is?
Oh, definitely, definitely. I have to say, Saipan welcomed me with open arms, and didn't take long for me to feel like family, because that's what Saipan is all about. Anybody coming in, they welcome you with open arms, and I tell you the truth, I don't want to be anywhere else. Sorry, this is my home now. I'm staying.
I would say that one of the things that the Marianas is really well known for is the sense of community within the family. A lot of family responsibilities. Of course, you have a young son, Kai. Do you feel that there's anything significant about the obligation you have being a part of a local family that has helped you grow as a person? Or how do you feel being in that type of family where there's responsibility to the larger extended family has influenced your thinking?
I say for the most part, I've already kind of had it in me, and the thing is, being here, it's made me much more happier to be expressive with how I help people, being able to reach out a whole lot more, because what that does for me helping other people that I don't even know, I get to know more about them, know about their culture, know about where they come from, the languages, the traditions, and how respect among each culture is given. It's an amazing place to be, to where I get to learn so much more, and that's what keeps me happy, and that's the significance of being here in Saipan, because you can't get this anywhere else. Okay.
Looking at the bigger picture, what's happening nationally, and then of course what's been happening internationally with COVID-19 and just people being separated either physically, emotionally, ideologically, how do you relate what you're talking about community to those particular issues?
Yeah, first off, we have to understand how we should interact now. It's a new phase that we haven't been prepared for. I would say the biggest help right now is having technology to actually interact a little bit better, still keeping each other safe, still trying to keep the distance. But I say that's the biggest issue that we have right now. So many of us want to be close to each other now, but before COVID-19, nobody wanted to be around each other. That's the funny part. Yeah. But now it's just understanding how important it is to have those connections, to have that relationship, to have that closeness to people that you've never met before. Mm-hmm. And the focus is right now is just understanding how important it is for everybody to be a lot more focused on being clean, to stay focused on just keeping hands washed, distancing, and not trying to always be crowded like what's going on in McDonald's right now. Yeah, it's too much. But I say the main focus is right now, people need to understand how important it is to just keep a better approach about how we deal with each other, how we interact, because we want to keep that spike down.
Yeah, I think everybody would agree that being united and helping each other is the way that we should go. Have you faced any challenges in approaching life in this way?
I would have to say, for me as a military vet, the military has taught me a lot on how to stay entertained, but also to be enclosed as well. I say for me and my family, we've been able to do movie nights. We do it in the truck. We queue up the iPad, play movies, and we take it back. We go with the Goonies.
So you have like your drive-in theater in your car.
We have it, popcorn set, everything's ready with that. Also, too, we do our island run, where it's basically we drive around the island. We go see different places, different things that we haven't seen for a while. Also, too, we visit the beach. We try to make a schedule of going to the beach and getting into the water for at least 3 or 4 hours. It used to be 1 or 2 before COVID-19, but now we're staying out there a whole lot longer. So I say the best thing to do right now when it comes to dealing with the social anxiety is to stay busy. Stay busy. Stay busy, have a schedule, have a plan, and always be prepared. So yeah, we're enjoying it. It's not so much of a hassle for me and my family because we're not stationary. We get out, see things, go do new things, and also to try to keep a schedule as far as just learning to keep that schedule on, being happy, laughing, and continue to build our family bond even more.
So working on that community of the family bond.
You have to.
This is a good time to do it.
Yeah. This is a perfect time. All right. Get to know what shows your children like to watch. You're gonna lose a few brain cells on that. Just to let everybody know that.
Oh, well, just looking ahead short term, what's ahead in the week for you as far as community and looking beyond everything that's happening? What would you like to see?
Oh man, truthfully, I would like to see just well, since we've been outdoors most of the time, we have to have a better approach moving forward as far as our island. We need to take better care of it because now is the time that we should be cleaning it up, fixing the roads. We should be getting rid of all the trash that we see. This is a problem that's been going on for such a long time, and we are, as a community, only focus on it on those special days, whereas Earth Day and all, it should be an everyday thing. Me as a scuba diver, still see trash that's in the water. It's disappointing to see, and me and my family try to pick up what we can, but it's not an everyday thing. It's not an all-the-time thing that we're doing as an island, and that's something that needs to change because it's going to continue to impact generations far after we're gone, long gone, and we want to still keep this beautiful place here. So yeah.
Any final thoughts before we go today?
Final thoughts. Everybody needs to understand how important community is when it comes to moving forward in life, because those devices only get us so far. Get out, go help, do something. All right, it's some older family members that haven't gotten help getting their grass together. Go help them out. All right, got family members that haven't had any fruits or vegetables. They don't have access to it. They don't have a vehicle, maybe, whatever it is. Do something. Get out, reach out and help. Call someone that you haven't talked to lately. Just check in on them. Get back to the old days, what it used to be. Learn to just love thy neighbor. I think that's the most important thing right now. Get out there, help some people, so that way you feel happy about yourself as well too.
Well, we've been chatting today with Jermaine Catching, talking about community and the importance of that, especially in these days and these times. Jermaine, thanks for your time.
No, thank you.
All right. Well, I think he has more moving to do, so
Yes.
we're going to let him get back to work, helping out his neighbor. And we hope that you've enjoyed this month's edition of Marianas Stories. We'll be back next month with another guest sharing their extraordinary story as an ordinary individual. Thanks, and take